Hello everyone! As you can see, I am back with more Fire Emblem Three Houses, and it's been a month because life. But anyways, with Fortunes, we've really coming close, because at the time of recording, it's like, what, 25 days out or something like that? That means I'm gonna have to start pumping these out beforehand, because I'm not going through another case of where I finish a game for before this. But anyways, in the last episode, it was mostly just support base and everything in the like. So you're just kind of trying to see characters and their interactions. Now, pretty much going forward, we're going to do certain story chapters. And when we get to part 5, I will be switching to my other profile. Due purely because of supports. And really, I just think it would be more entertaining because I am definitely suffering way more. And I'm you'll see the stats, you'll see the BS I'm going with, and it's like, damn, I hate it. But also because I felt like I recruited characters a bit too late in this playthrough. For example, I could have recruited Sylvain way earlier. Hilda, you're just kind of unlucky with her if you're doing this specific route, because you can't even get her in Edelgard's route. You lose out on Sedith, you lose out on Flame, you lose out on Catherine. Alois, I believe, is another one you lose out on. You lose out on Cyril, but then again, these... people don't really like Catherine, people don't really like Cyril. Alois is a 50-50. People really like Flame instead, given the amount of fan art that's on that line. Then again, like, I just generally want to see myself suffer because it'd be mad hilarious. Now, I already have completed certain side quests, so once we get to the point I am in the story, then we'll do everything. And then the quote-unquote official swap-up will happen. But anyways, we're going to go into battle today, and we're actually going to be focusing on another side quest, because this is the only one available. I missed out on Sylvain's because of the time I've recruited him. So, we're going to be going to the Paralog, dividing the world.
Hey, Professor. I might have to go back home for a little while.
It's funny because you can do this quest into the 5-year time skip.
Well, that's...
But it's actually kind of worse if you do it like, oh, I have to go home. Oh, yes, 1 week right before we head to war.
Oh, do you know where that is? Well, the mountain range that separates the Alliance from Almyra is called Fodlan's Throat. There's a fortress right on top of the throat, and they call that Fodlan's Locket. Well, yeah, you could say that. I'm sure my brother would be able to handle them on his own. But he said he really wants me to help out. I guess he's a bit tired out from all his hard work. Anyway, our dad's not as sprightly as he used to be. He's not up for a fight. Apparently, it would look bad if we left it to the retainers.
Oh yes, leave it to the slaves. Of course they'll fight for you, not totally rejoin the other area. Joking, mostly. Also because Cyril's here. That's also why this pun was made.
Oh, what's up, Cyril?
You're gonna fight the Almyrans, yeah?
Yes, but it's nothing you need to worry about, Cyril.
It's not that. I was just wondering if maybe I could go along with you.
But you'd be fighting people from your homeland. Do you really want to do that?
None of them would remember me anyway. It's just that I got captured in the battle at the Locket, and that's how I ended up here. So I'm kind of worried that other kids who lose their folks might not be so lucky. Before Lady Rhea took me in, I had a real hard time as a servant of House Goneril.
I'm sorry to hear that, but it's not like I'll go around snapping up Almyran children.
That's good, but I want to see things for myself, so I know that everything's okay.
Well then, let's go together. Oh, would you want to join us, Professor? My brother will be there, but I'm a little scared about fighting all those fierce Almyrans.
Bullshit.
If you could come too, it'd be really great. We'd all feel way safer.
I say this because you all know about Hilda, that she's actually way stronger than she looks. The only problem is if you do this right away, like, for us, so to speak, It's like, oh, this is right away after everything has happened. It ends up looking way worse on her end, due purely because, oh look, I'm this weak little girl, I can't do anything, please help me. And then that's a fucking lie. But as you can see right here, oh, I forgot to do this while I was out and about, but as you can see, Hilda's in her standard combat uniforms because a long time ago that was actually something that needed to be patched in. Where it's like, oh hey, look, you like your character's actual outfits? Let's change that up. They actually had to give us that later on. I'm honestly probably gonna just stick what we have here, because this will probably be, again, some of the last time you see these versions of the characters. At least at the point they're at, because... Anyways, though, let's just join in the fight. Here's it. Rout the enemy. Violet, Hilda, or Cyril fall in battle. All ally units are defeated, or defended location is captured.
Most of our allies have fallen. My big brother and I can probably handle this, though.
Hilda, glad you made it. Lord Holst has been afflicted with a sudden illness and couldn't come.
He's not here? Oh, I'm sorry. You must have been absolutely terrified. It's okay, though. I brought along someone who can definitely help us. That's you, Professor. Please help us save our allies and protect Fodlan's locket.
Honestly, we should be fine. Yes, you do have to... The Almyran army is approaching. Do not allow him to capture defended location. And you can earn rewards based on how many Gonriel
Good thing I
you
knew
save.
about this back road, huh? We ought to be able to help our friends from here.
And honestly, it shouldn't be that bad. Yes, there's gonna be, like... You gotta worry about the birds mostly. But I do believe... Let me see. Are they... No, they won't attack them. But... Let's see. We also need to worry about saving the soldiers. So we have a few that are just around here. And it's like really... Some of them are just really tough to try and save. But you also have stuff like the ballista here that will help take these guys down. But... What we're really focusing on is... Well...
Support! We're saved!
Yes, you are. Die.
As expected.
As you can see, just by purely... This is for like level 19 and below. That's how it is, technically speaking. But I honestly think we'll be fine going forward, if I'm entirely honest. Because... Basically, the juiced up stats of maddening mode are it's way easier to deal with these guys here than it is, like I said, in most cases on maddening mode. And remember, we have Dorothea as our dancer. Honestly, I probably should have changed her into her dancer outfit, at least for the pre-time skip. How much damage would we have taken if we attacked? Barely any, but because of the way this game works, I probably wouldn't have been able to hit it that often. And there we go. Even she has her little leather shield. Is it a leather shield that she has equipped? Yes, it is. Okay, let's see. I honestly do believe we're... Do I have Swordbreaker on? Like, I know, like I've done that one thing of like, oh yeah, here you go, beep beep. But he has the evasion ring on. I have a bunch of things on him, really. Honestly, Cyril, Hilda, and the like are going to be the characters that struggle the most here. I would say here, let's go Lucky 7. Let's risk it with Yuri. And we'll put her right there.
Sure thing.
We're gonna send you over there, Caspar, purely because of that. What do you have going on? Mostly the ranges. You'll see what the builds boil down to. It's evade, 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 and make sure I can counter while you can't. That is the extent of the builds primarily in my maddening mode. But you can see it's... If I just rush it, it actually isn't that bad. But you could also sell like, oh, here they go. But I think I want to say no, they don't have Poison Strike. I think they have Poison Strike in the other one. Which is again why I say, oh yeah, maddening mode is some. Let's be honest, maddening mode is some BS. You could honestly say they learned how to balance it way better in Engage. Now, if I was to ever do an Engage, you know, maddening run. Oh, hey, look, 1 damage. Oh, Jesus Christ. Honestly, that's why I want to do maddening mode. Look at the damage and how much we're actually doing and taking. This is like if I did the grinding DLC in Awakening. Where in Awakening, it was maddening mode. They had casual and like true damage and all that. But if you look at, I believe they had like maddening plus. Maddening plus is some straight up BS. It is straight up BS. I say this with my whole chest as someone who has attempted just doing maddening. And yes, you do have to do some of that DLC. Because otherwise you are suffering so hard in that. Okay. Short axe. Okay, yeah, we're just primarily focusing on... Okay, they didn't even bother attacking Yuri because it's probably be like, alright, you're not gonna hit at all. But also, all the Almyrans are coming there, so I'm gonna send Byleth that way. But you, on the other hand, let's just take you out, because you're not gonna do anything. You're not. Or if I do Swift Strikes, you're definitely not gonna hit. Oh, is he crit? Oh, that'd be hilarious if he did. Oh, hey, and we got a level up in Ferdinand. Nice. You could always... Again, maddening mode, you will definitely always want defense and res level ups. Because otherwise, oh my god. I'm gonna send Byleth back here.
Always getting strong.
Let's see, can we... Yeah, we can attack with this. No crit, but we damage it enough. Same here. Nosferatu! I'm about to say, can I break it? Oh, she has an iron axe. But she can do a lot of damage with Spike. And yeah, we'll be able to take it out. Nice. Killer axe. Get out of here. No crit, but that's fine. Like, we don't always have to rely on crits for our damage. Do I have... What do I have on Bernadette? Like I said, it's been a minute. Oh no, I just have do more damage as much as possible. Killer bow. Crit. I could do the vengeance strat with her, but I'm not really going to because A, it's a bullet. And honestly, it really doesn't do a whole lot for someone like me. To say like, alright, here we go. I'm gonna put the Wood out because the Sublime Sword Creator is almost down. But then again, if I have like 11 sword. Do I have 11 sword? I do not have 11 sword.
Well done.
Then again, I can just see if I have anything that gives me, yeah, +2 range. It's not like I'm restricted to something. Oh, I completely forgot I had that. It's not like I'm restricted to just the certain items. I always kind of forget that with these games. Like, oh yeah, older games and even Engage forces you to use... You're limited to the weapons you have at the moment. Which I'm like, oh, well, that sucks. Anyways. Right makes might, right? Sure, kid. Sure. Yuri, get closer. I need you to get in and snipe these bastards. Fusila, or whatever it is. I mispronounced that. I know I did. We have the archers. Oh, 2 damage. Who knew? They're probably not going to hit me. But you never know with this game where it's like, oh yeah, you know, just BS hit rate. Yeah, it's 20. It's act 20. They're most likely not going to attack me. They're going to attack all the Almyrans. Almyrans? All the people in... the other side, I honestly forget. This guy's dead, though. He is most certainly dead. Yeah, that's one of the cases where it's like, damn, you're really unlucky. Okay, well, we took one of those out.
Oh no!
I actually did try to save that dude, too. It's just like, damn, really unlucky if you think about it. Let's see. Like, they can't get that close. So I could probably just end up using something. Yeah, like this. Jesus Christ. And the level up, going to level 30. Okay, I can send you guys back now. What was that? Stride? Like I said, it's been a minute. At least with this profile. Yes, that is Stride. I'm just gonna have to wait. Send Flame back. Mount. So we can just... Again, Bum Rush really at the end. Alright. And you won't even survive a single hit. Oh hey, Master Paladin, nice. That's actually very nice. I'm mastering trying to get all the higher tier classes so I can get their really stupid busted skills. So, like, you'll see it with, like, Caspar. Like, we're like, oh yes, War Master, we're gonna try to do that.
People like me are quick studies.
Again, purely because of the PS. They could reach, but I don't think they'd be... Like, how much damage would they realistically do to Dorothea? Enough to where it's concerning. And what gambit do I have on Byleth? That's the bigger question. The Immortal Core, Ashes to Ashes, Dust to Dust. Yeah, I feel like we'll actually do that. So that way it's like, okay, you guys don't move. It's like I stole whoever's battalion this is. Can I do it right here and they won't be able to move? Yeah, they won't.
Thank you.
I actually think well, they're restricted in movement, so they can't move. And then I really only have to worry about Ballista Man over here. Can you actually do any decent damage without being... no.
Each battle,
As you can see why, the Almyran soldier right over there. I could probably snipe, though. Yes, I can. And then they'll try to focus down Bernadetta. And here we go. Can I attack with magic against any of these guys, or are they just too far out of the way? Yeah, they are too far out of the way. No, here. Try to hit Yuri again. It'd be freaking hilarious. Cyril, you hide, because you can probably actually do nothing. Let's go this way with Hilda. Oh, you gotta try... Oh, you actually hit me. Finally. A worthy opponent. You actually hit me. And they're slowly whittling this dude down. And that's like the whole point, really. I think I tried to get... Oh wow, they actually hit her. I'm actually surprised a little bit there. It's a really good thing, actually, that we have this level of safety, so to speak, in the hiding in the trees that Almyran's taken down. Alright, and Bernadetta has been healed up because of the ring. We'll put you on your mount because you can actually hit now. It is actually so good to see decent hit rates and decent damage in these. Because again, I've been... Those modes, I swear. Like, some games just need proper balancing, and it almost feels like these guys don't learn how to properly balance until like way later.
Right?
Okay. We can snipe now, really. Excalibur! Alright, and what do we got for your level up, Linhart? Oh, actually not that bad. Would prefer defense to go up a little bit more, if I'm being honest. Petra, we're gonna send you to go help.
Must be awful losing to me.
But these won't kill.
If only my research.
Oh my god, they just keep running. So, even if they hit Bernadetta, it's not going to do a lot of damage. Or I say it's not going to be... Realistically, they're not going to do a whole lot. Fireball! Okay, and you know what? Let's give Dorothea actual experience. Because she's just... When you have a dancer, it's really... All your experience comes from that.
As expected.
We'll have you sit there. Cyril, the man who unfortunately ends up doing a lot of nothing until I train him up again.
Have thorns.
Yeah, hit me. Go ahead. You'll die in one hit. Crit. Yes! Will it into existence. I need to will more things into existence with the games I play. Okay, yeah, they... Let's save the others, another one just dies immediately. Okay.
Things are looking up. Let's keep going and save
Now
the
it's time
others.
to actually take him out. Wait. Can you reach? Yes, he can. Okay, yeah. I think we got it then. Sure, we won't get the maximum set of rewards. But, you know... Bam! I think even by doing this, we still get a very good weapon. Yes, Cyril, thank you for doing nothing.
Got him.
I can't wait to challenge you.
We did it somehow.
You rescued some of the
Cyril,
Gonreal soldiers.
Professor,
Bullying.
Thank you.
That's it. Like, I'm pretty sure you get way better stuff by actually, you know, doing some of the other quests, but...
And complain to my brother a bit.
You stacks include
You two
Prologue and
should
Nerd
head
Battalion, Gonreal Valkyries, Almyra Mercenaries, which is really weird if you think about it. Okay, so they're just being a-holes then, I'm assuming.
They aren't really trying to cross Fodlan's throat. I'm not saying they're not serious, but fights like this one aren't really invasions. They just start fights like this sometimes. It's so they can show off how strong they are. I think
Yes,
it's pretty dumb.
that's
I mean,
definitely a
people
thing.
are getting killed. And why? So some guy can think he's tough?
Now
After
I
every fight,
am
they do a
just,
big
you know,
feast
your
and
typical
everybody
Western
eats and
man.
dances and
But I
there's
feel
music.
like
It's
honoring
supposed
the
to
dead
honor
through
the
stuff
dead.
like
I
that, like,
figured
oh
they
yeah,
just
you
like
died
to
in the
make
battle,
noise.
see how strong it is,
I think they're all idiots, but if
Yeah,
I'm
grossly
real honest,
oversimplified, but yeah,
it wasn't the
stuff
worst
like
way to
that
live
really
life.
is dumb to a person like me. Feeling homesick?
Nah, I'm where I belong now, and I don't really like Almyra. If they want to show how tough they are, then they ought to look after kids who've lost their parents.
Whew, I'm tired. Professor, Cyril, thanks for all your help.
You get a chance to see your brother?
I did, though I think I'd be better off otherwise. He was horribly ill, for one thing. He looked so pale and haggard.
I mean, if you've seen Holston 3 Helps, because they actually gave him a character and model in 3 Helps, and in Heroes, by the way, a couple of years ago, you know, you still get something pretty cool out of him, but he can also be one of those characters that people really don't tend to like. Then again, I also don't intend to play 3 Helps. I've said my spiel about it before. Yeah, Three Hopes is one of those games where it's like,
That did feel pretty good, I'll admit.
it's one of those games where it's like,
That's
for
awkward.
me.
He started trying to pawn off his whole inheritance. I told him I wanted none of it.
The Frey Kugel?
Eventually,
bullet that
he
never
settled
misses,
for
or-
foisting this thing on me. Do you know what it is?
One heck of an axe.
Yeah, so this is a case of like, we
Yes,
did the mission, but
it's
we
a
lost
magic axe
some of
called
it being, you
Frykugel.
know,
It's the hero's
Sylvain's.
relic of House Goneril.
that's why I said
He
like,
said
damn,
that I
I'm
should
switching
have
to the
it,
other one.
Since the crest I bear will allow me to wield it. He was so insistent, I eventually relented. But I don't think I can be responsible for something so precious. Hey, Professor, why don't you take it instead? Heroes' relics contain terrifying power. They're beyond the capabilities of a novice like me. You're the only person I trust to take care of it. Please, help me out here. Thank
You know,
so
funny thing
much.
is, I did
I honestly
let
didn't know what I'd
Fargast,
really
I believe,
do with
actually
this
did a
thing.
video on this
A
recently,
big, scary
where only
axe
some of the
is
heroes' relics
not
twitch,
my
where you think
style.
most of them would at least
Plus,
twitch at least a
look
little bit.
closely. Parts of the
But that's
axe are
just me. I
pulsing,
probably would have
like
made it
it's
to where it's like,
alive.
oh, they all
How
twitch just a
gross
tiny,
is
tiny
that?
little bit.
But I'll use it if you tell me to, Professor. Or you could get somebody else to wield it if you like.